So that's Griswold versus Connecticut, decided in the '60s, and that's a lot of the worst cases that you see come out of the Supreme Court. That is one of the cases where it finds its root, right, where they kind of diverge from what the Constitution says, was in that case, because in that case the court created this right to privacy. Right, go read the Constitution.
Like created out of thin air.
Created out of thin air. I mean, you go read the Constitution, and you're not going to see the right to privacy in there. Yeah. It doesn't say anything about the right to privacy, and so that's why the court in Griswold actually said that, well, it's in the penumbra of the Constitution. Well, what is a penumbra? Well, a penumbra is
a shadow.
A shadow. It's like you've got light, and then the light shines down, and then you've got a shadow underneath. Whatever the object is, in this case it would be the Constitution, right? And then the shadow is actually the umbra. The immediate shadow is the umbra, and then you kind of have this hazy shadow around the outside of the main shadow. Well, that's called the penumbra. Okay, so you're saying it's not in the Constitution. Yeah. It's not even in the direct shadow of the Constitution. It's in this fuzzy shadow around the Constitution. And Thomas Jefferson, someone once said to him, like, "Oh, you have to read between the lines, to see this." And he said, "I've read between the lines, and all I see is blank space." And same thing here. If the right to privacy, if it's not in the text of the Constitution, then it's not in there. Yeah. So they created it literally out of nothing in Griswold, and then they used that in Roe versus Wade, and then they used that again in the Lawrence v. Texas case, which was about homosexual practice. And in Obergefell, which is about homosexual marriage. They keep going back and using that Griswold case and this right to privacy that they created from nothing to then give us all these other things.
So there's really no right to privacy in the Constitution?
Not a general right to privacy that has no definition. Now there certainly are rights to privacy that are discussed in the Constitution. Of course, the Constitution doesn't grant any powers, right? Any rights. Right? Rights don't come from men. Rights come from God. Unalienable rights endowed by our Creator. That's where we get rights. But the Constitution does recognize some rights, and a lot of them do relate to issues of privacy. Under the Fourth Amendment, you have a right to be free from unreasonable search and seizure into your home or your car or on your person. Right? It's a right to privacy in some areas.
Or like information. I hear the right to privacy mainly dealt with information, handing out your personal information. Yeah, I mean, because you have to conduct searches in order to do that, and you need to have probable cause that there's been a crime committed or about to be committed in order to do that. And if it's not an emergency, you have to get a magistrate to give you a warrant. Right? There's protections that protect privacy rights in specific areas, but there's no general right to privacy that, if that's private, then, I guess we can't do anything about it.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. To see more content related to abolishing abortion, please like and follow this channel. To stay informed or find out how you can support the work to abolish abortion in Texas, visit our website at abolishabortiontx.org. With your support, we will continue to create content to bring greater awareness to this modern-day genocide and work to mobilize Christians to do something about it. We appreciate your support and help in sharing this content with your community of friends and family. Thank you, and God bless.